Anniston will be doubling up on the Thanksgiving meals at 2 of its community centers this week.
Clouds continue to roll into East Alabama, and these clouds are bringing not only rain, but later on, thunderstorms. We'll have the complete forecast for all of East Alabama coming up.
Coming up in sports, it is officially the third round of the state playoffs, and there's only one team remaining here in Calhoun County. It was also a big weekend for wrestling right here in Calhoun County. EAN Local News starts now.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Oxford Lumber. Come visit any of our locations in Oxford, Jacksonville, Talladega, and Roanoke.
Hi, we're glad you could join us. I'm Katie Edwards.
And I'm Mike Stedham.
2 of Anniston's community centers will be open on Thanksgiving Day to provide a traditional holiday feast to everyone who shows up. The city's public relations director, Jackson Hodges, has the details on these special events.
This Thanksgiving is a time to rejoice. It's a time to help our fellow man, and there are going to be 2 awesome free Thanksgiving meal events on Thanksgiving Day, November 23rd this year in the city of Anniston. To start, we will have our annual Thanksgiving feeding at the Carver Community Center located off of West 14th Street. That will begin at 11 a.m. and go until 1 p.m. The program during that event is put on by the Pot Amana Lodge and their partner organizations. We're super thankful for them, so please be sure, go check out the Carver Community Center to get you some free Thanksgiving food on Thanksgiving Day.
And Hodges says the city will also be providing a Thanksgiving feast for residents of other neighborhoods.
Also on Thanksgiving Day, we're going to have a free Thanksgiving feeding at our Wiggins Community Center. So there are 2 chances to get some great Thanksgiving food this holiday season, so don't miss it up. You can also you can inquire about delivery options at the Wiggins Community Center. You can reach them at 256-231-7628 and see if you could have your meal delivered, perhaps if you're disabled or you have a hard time getting in or out of the house. There's no reason anyone should go hungry Thanksgiving, so if someone you know could benefit from this information, please tag them, share it, or send it to them.
When we come back, Jacksonville State University is planning a big fundraiser featuring 4 country music stars who are alumni of the school.
For over 60 years, Oxford Lumber has been servicing our area, and our customer service has always been our main focus. Our customer service is what sets us apart from anyone else. From the moment you enter, our highly trained staff will treat you like family.
To enthusiastically provide total customer satisfaction within a positive and self-fulfilling employee relations environment. Visit us at any of our 4 locations or at oxfordlumber.com.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Waltrip Manufacturing, metal buildings made right here in Calhoun County.
A benefit concert is being planned for December 14th at 7 p.m. to raise money for the Randy Owens Center for the Performing Arts, starring the singer for whom the facility is being named. And aside from Owen, who's the lead singer for the world-famous band Alabama, the show will also feature 3 other former JSU students turned Nashville hitmakers, Jamie Johnson, Riley Green, and Gordon Mote. Limited general admission tickets are available for $500 a person, with all proceeds helping establish JSU scholarships and supporting the Randy Owens Center. Sponsorships are also available, which include the following VIP perks: reserved seating, parking, a pre-concert cocktail hour, a post-concert meet and greet, and a signed commemorative poster. You can visit jsu.edu/rockon for details and sponsorship details.
The Anniston Police Department has begun its annual Christmas Toy Drive. The public is being asked to help officers make some little ones smile this holiday season by dropping off toy donations at the Anniston Police Department. That's at 174 West 13th Street. Donations will be accepted through Friday, December 19th. A toy drive giveaway will be scheduled at the station near Christmas time. Anyone with questions may feel free to contact the department anytime at 256-238-1800. When we come back, East Alabama remains under a no burn order, but that could be changing in the near future.
For metal buildings in Alabama and the Southeast, Waldrop Manufacturing is your one-stop source. A Waldrop metal building provides the coverage and protection your investments need. They specialize in carports, RV covers, portable buildings, and storage buildings. Stop paying rent for storage. With Waldrop's price per foot, you can actually save money by buying straight from the manufacturer. Waldrop buildings are guaranteed because Waldrop manufactures buildings with U.S. steel right here in Calhoun County. Waldrop Manufacturing, serving the entire Southeast. Give them a call today. This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by WM Grocery, located in Heflin, Wadowee, Roanoke, and in Piedmont.
Although the Alabama Forestry Commission lifted the no-burn order for 33 counties in the southern half of the state this weekend, a lack of sufficient rainfall means the order remains in effect across the northern part of the state. State Forester Rick Oates says his agency has been assessing rain accumulation and fuel moisture content in all counties to reevaluate the no-burn order. Since October 1st, AFC wildland firefighters, with the assistance of volunteer fire departments, have battled 727 wildfires, consuming more than 7,770 acres across the state. With the no-burn order in place over the last 9 days, 53 wildfires have burned approximately 200 acres of land in Alabama.
Now, when we got that press release today, they promised they would be taking a reassessment very soon because, you know, we're expecting some pretty heavy rainfall coming up.
Yes, we certainly are, and we obviously need it very much. So let's check in with John Holder, who joins us now in the EAN Weather Center to tell us what we can expect as far as the rain goes.
Mike and Katie, it has been a long time since we've talked about a 100% chance of rain, but that's what we have in the forecast for tonight and tomorrow. The complete forecast details next.
Since 1993, WM Grocery has been a major part of our local community. WM offers the very best in fresh produce and an outstanding meat department. WM also has many local products not found anywhere else and fresh sushi every day. If you need an event catered, come see Mrs. K at any WM store. Curbside pickup is also available for your online grocery orders. Be sure to download the WM app for all the deals of the week and shopper rewards. Go check them out today at any of their locations.
We take pride in our community and appreciate your business.
Another day with temperatures soaring into the 70s across East Alabama today. 73 for the high, again, way above the average for this time of year. Our morning low this morning, 49 degrees. Again, both the daytime high and the nighttime low, about 9 degrees above the average for this time of year. Our record high temperature is 78 degrees. That was set back in 1979. The record low at 20. The sun rising tomorrow at 6:20 a.m. and the sun setting this evening at 4:38. It will take a while to get here, but later on tonight, we are going to have actual thunderstorms after midnight. It's been about 2 months since we've had widespread, beneficial, stormy weather across East Alabama, but we've got that coming tonight. After midnight, up on Crestview Road in Anniston on top of 10th Street Mountain, we're going to have storms. It's going to be about 60 for the nighttime low tonight. And away from those thunderstorms, we have a wind advisory in effect from 7 o'clock tonight till 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. We could have winds 15 to 20 miles per hour, gusting as high as 40. And if you're on a mountaintop, like on Crestview Road on top of the mountain in Anniston, those higher ridge tops, those winds could be even higher than that. And that's away from the thunderstorms tonight. Now, coming up tomorrow, weather on your street takes us out to Recreation Drive in Oxford. That's right there by Oxford Lake. And that lake needs some water. All the lakes and rivers across East Alabama need some water, and we're going to get some tomorrow. Stormy and windy in Oxford. The high tomorrow still above the average, 69 for the high tomorrow, and we could see 1 to 2 inches of rainfall. That's not going to end the drought, but that is going to put a big dent in the drought coming up tonight and during the day tomorrow, particularly tomorrow morning. And for the rest of the week, and this is a big week, it's Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Iron Bowl, high school playoffs, a lot going on. We're going to see the temperatures turning cooler out on Creek Trail in Indian Oaks and Sachs. Temperatures will back off into the upper 50s later on in the week. We'll have a few small rain chances coming in, but the big story is going to be the turn to cooler weather just in time for Thanksgiving. As we take a look at the 7-day forecast, you'll see that 100% chance of rain coming up tomorrow, especially in the first half of the day. Then noticeably cooler temperatures coming back in here on Wednesday. 20% chance maybe of a shower late in the day, but the high will be 57. So we go from above average to below average on the temperatures. Then on Thursday, all in all, a pretty nice Thanksgiving coming up. Going to feel like Thanksgiving on Thursday morning, 37 for the low, rising to 60 with a mix of clouds and sunshine in the afternoon. We are going to bring another chance of rainfall back in the forecast during the day on Friday and Friday night. About a 40% chance, but this will be light, no storms. Might want to carry a poncho with you if you're going to some outdoor activities. 58 for the high on Friday. Saturday is the Iron Bowl coming up, and temperatures are going to be here in East Alabama about 59. They'll be in the low 60s down at Jordan-Hare Stadium in Auburn for the big game coming up on Saturday afternoon at 2:30. Rest of the weekend looking good as well. Temperatures in the upper 50s, nighttime lows in the 40s, backing off into maybe the upper 30s again by Sunday morning. But the big story coming up is the rain and the storms that we have coming in about the next 24 hours across East Alabama. The winds will be a big story. We've talked about the wind advisory, and here it is, 7 o'clock tonight till 7 a.m. on Tuesday morning. Strong southerly winds, 15 to 20 miles per hour. Gusts as high as 40 all across north central Alabama. And you're in some of those, if you're here in some of the ridge tops here, we mentioned 10th Street and places like that. If you're in some of the ridge tops in Cleburne County and Calhoun County, get ready for winds that could exceed even 40 miles per hour coming up later on tonight and early tomorrow morning. I'll be back here tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. to update that breakfast forecast, likely to be stormy first thing in the morning. Join us back here for that. And right now, we're going to join Namath Pitts for sports, talking about the last team in Calhoun and Cleburne counties still alive in the AHSAA football playoffs. That team, the Jacksonville Golden Eagles. Namath?
Thanks, John. The Jacksonville Golden Eagles football team is headed to the third round of the playoffs for only the second time in school history. The last time the Jacksonville Golden Eagles advanced past the second round, current quarterback Jim Ogles was in the 8th grade. Jacksonville, who improved to 10-2, earned a rematch with top-ranked Montgomery Catholic, which beat the Golden Eagles 44-27 in the second round of the 2022 playoffs. Jacksonville will get Montgomery Catholic, who is 12-0, at home once again, but this time in the quarterfinals. The last time Jacksonville advanced past the second round, they went on to play UMS Wright in the 2019 Class 4A state championship game in Auburn. Jacksonville also advances as the last team from Calhoun County still playing. Oxford lost 21-14 at Parker in Friday's 6A action, and Piedmont fell to undefeated Lauderdale County 35-30 at home. History was made this past weekend for Oxford. The Yellow Jackets hosted 2 tournaments at the same time. One was a boys JV tournament, and the other happened to be the first ever high school girls wrestling tournament in school history. During the event, Oxford girls made history when they wrestled the first ever all-girls wrestling matches in school history. Now, for the JV tournament, the Alexandria Valley Cubs took first place. Frank Hartsock and the Valley Cubs wrestled their tails off and had 15 wrestlers placed for medals. Gage Edmondson placed second place, Jeremy Lambert placed third, Caleb Waitley placed second, Levi Tony placed third, Jonathan Santos placed first place, Jaden Whitaker placed first, Tristan Page placed second, Corey Owens placed first, Aiden Christopher placed first, you see a lot of names here, DeMarcus Williams placed second, Christian DeLone placed first, Owen Cromer placed third, Dean Boxley placed first, Alston Nolan placed second, and Parker Namath placed first. The Weaver Bearcat girls took first place in the Oxford Girls Wrestling Tournament. Their tournament champions were Ariel Sargent, Kinley Fulmer, Allie Anderson, Mariah Johansson, Lena Johansson, and Jalen Medley. Their tournament runner-ups were Jaylee Carter, Callie Mayfield, and Bailey Brown. Third place finishers were Kira Benson and Heaven Bishop. Chop wood, carry water, as Coach Fulmer would say. That's it for EA and Local Sports. Let's go back over to Mike and Katie.
Thanks for that update, Namath, and thank you for watching us today.
You can find us here online every weekday on Facebook, YouTube, or Instagram, and on our website, eastalabamanow.com. Just go to our video feed and watch us whenever it's convenient for you.
We'll see you back here Tuesday for your news on your schedule.